What are some girls' secrets guys don't know about? Dogs love to smell our crotches when we're menstruating. It's extremely uncomfortable. Some dogs also try to eat our underwear. The panic when we believe we've either pissed ourselves or have just come on our period, run to the toilet only to realize it was discharge. OMG, yes, worst when I'm in class work and I'm in the middle of something important, and I'm stressing if I'm bleeding through my underwear or not. Apparently pantyliners. I asked my boyfriend to grab me some if he was heading to the supermarket anyways. He assured me he knew what they were. I am now the proud owner of a pack of incontinence pads for leaky ladies. They are very thick. Edit. Here's a brief overview. Menstrual pads, most common, used for bleeding during periods. Incontinence pads, often a bit thicker, used for if you sneeze or laugh a bit too hard and you leak. Most used for slightly older women or moms. Pantyliners, used to deal with discharge or very light bleeding, not for whole periods. Menstrual cramps feel like the onset of horrible diarrhea, and often comes with diarrhea also. We sometimes get a random pain in the boob, and wonder if we're gonna get a heart attack. We have a favorite bra. We also wash it less than the others. Some of us shave our toe hairs. Yes, and the hair on top of foot. Not very much hair, but enough that we notice it. And when we get older, it's the plucking of that one chin hair that grows overnight. Not to mention that one random hair that grows on your tit you gotta pluck every 3 weeks. Pulling up our underwear after using the restroom is the worst because discharge on your underwear will cool down, and it's really cold, uncomfortable feeling putting it back on. It's like a wet sock but worse. Longer the shower, the more shaving was done. Sometimes more than 20% of shower time might be spent untangling hair from our fingers so we can move on to the next step. Factors can include length of hair and time since last wash. As a guy with long hair, I 100% understand this, hence why I have a hairbrush in the shower. All those times the dog supposedly farted, it was me. Yeah, this isn't a secret. We knew it was you all along and just played along to spare your feelings. My fiancée farted too loud in her sleep the other night. She woke herself up. I was laughing. I said I was laughing because it was funny that I farted so loud that it woke her up. She called me gross and went back to bed. That's one of those things I don't mind taking the rap for. We play with our boobs sometimes too. Literally just cupping them when laying down. Built-in stress toy. Built-in weighted stress ball. My favorite thing to do when I was still breastfeeding was to draw a target on the shower wall and test my milk aiming abilities. That sometimes you get that awful sudden cramp during period when you can't sit nor bend or stand straight because any movement feel like your ovaries are about to burst. So you just stay there in an awkward position, not really standing, not sitting until it goes away just as sudden. My ex used to call that vag attack. You know when you see a woman in a ponytail walking and that ponytail is just swinging aggressively back and forth? Yes, she's doing that on purpose. We can walk normally so that the ponytail doesn't swing as much. But we don't. Because it's fun when ponytail go whoosh whoosh. Girls go to the restroom in pairs for a reason. And yes, we will discuss each other's dates. I thought it was so we could do drugs together. I may run in the wrong circles. So that's what you mean when you have to go. Powder your nose. There is an insatiable type of horniness that some women get pre-menstrual cycle that is almost always impossible to satisfy. And then like the wind it vanishes and in its place is a hungry, cute, sometimes cuddly, sometimes grumpy couch potato. I'm so envious of people who get that horniness before their periods. Me, I get it during. It just seems unfair. We are very good at getting blood out of fabric. This proves my point, all women are murderers. We all know where that one guy is. The one that makes us uncomfortable in the room even from 10 feet away. We watch out of the corners of our eyes to make sure other women are okay when that guy is near them. Our boobs can get somewhat painful before our monthly starts. It is not pleasant. This varies from person to person. Some feel next to nothing and others have it so bad they can barely move when it's at its worst. Secret. My partner complains about it every month. Also asks me to feel how heavy they are, which obviously I'm all for, but yeah, those things noticeably get heavier at that time. Selecting the right tampon is a gamble every time. Too small for the flow and you can feel it trying to fall out as you walk because it's heavy. Too big for the flow and you'll be faced with pulling out a partially dry wad. Oh, so painful. We're not making it up or being dramatic when we get mood swings during or right before our periods. Trust me, we hate it too. It sucks not feeling like you can control your emotions. I had to explain to my husband, who works in the medical field not OBGYN, that PMDD is a legitimate physiological happening. He had always thought that it was being pissed off because they were about to get their periods. Wow. I saw a girl stuck in traffic touching then sniffing her armpits. I'm pretty sure she thought she had achieved the maneuver in secret. But I saw and I had a giggle, then I checked mine just to make sure. TSK amateur. The pretend yawn, arms upstretched with head to the side is the way to go. Sometimes we get a bit of pee on our leg after peeing, especially if freshly shaven lasered waxed. Just on the leg? Lucky you. Our vaginas are so acidic they can bleach underwear. A lot of girls who own black panties will know what I'm talking about. When I play with my boobs, it's never in that sensual manner that male authors like to pore over. No. I make lefty and righty have arguments with each other in the voices of two drunk Scottish dudes. Cheers me up. How to properly wrap our hair in a towel. We are gross. We do gross things, we create gross smells, we discuss gross shit. We can be quite nasty. Millennials and younger will talk frankly about menstruation much of the time. Menstruation education is important, and many of us have stories of our mothers' horrified and exaggerated reactions to their first periods because no one educated them. My mother thought she was literally dying. Her family was abusive. Her eldest sister and stepmother were particularly neglectful and combative, and no one told her anything. She spent a week writing farewell letters to family, and she bore trauma around periods for the rest of her life. Also, when men understand periods are just a biological phenomena like shitting and pissing, it's a relief. Not a turn on. A relief. My school was a religious all-girls school, which sucked in many ways, but something they absolutely excelled at was menstrual education. They were partnered with Nosotras, a popular manufacturer of menstrual products, and once every single year they would get all the students in the auditorium, from kindergarten to high school, and just spend the whole day on a presentation regarding menstruation. It was super fun too, because it was presented through cute cartoons and funny anecdotes, and covered everything from what menstruation is to the different symptoms, to how it can vary from person to person, to the different kinds of products you can use to deal with it, and even how to place the pads on your underwear and such. It always made big emphasis on how it's perfectly natural and that it's fine if your cycle is different from other girls and such. At the end of the day, they would then hand over these little kits that contained a small pink pamphlet that explained the basic concepts again, filled with cute drawings, and an assortment of pads and tampons. I remember everyone would then proceed to bargain with each other for the thing they actually used in exchange of whatever they didn't. Hey, who wants a tampon in exchange of the thin pads? Etc. It was really, really fun, and although I didn't realize it at the time, I think it saved we all a lot of stress regarding the issue. We have different underwear for different occasions: sex, lazy Sundays, girls' day, menstrual time. The water filter and coffee machine refill themselves with water automatically. The car refills itself with gas automatically. My husband still hasn't figured it out. In my house there's a magic coffee table that cleans itself. Every night I leave a couple beer cans and an empty bag of chips on it, and every morning it's all gone. I keep trying to tell my wife how amazing it is, but she never seems very impressed. We literally put makeup on because the process of applying it is really, really fun, especially when the reward of doing your hair, makeup and wearing nice clothes to go out means you get to make yourself feel special the same way painting a canvas is fun, and the thought of being able to put it on a wall makes you feel special, and 90% of the time it's got nothing to do men or wanting you to find us attractive. We also just don't want to be told, "You look ill," or "You're underdressed." Sometimes if we don't wear makeup because a lot of women have darker eye circles or pale skin. Also, the natural girls whose photos you like on Instagram whilst telling other girls to stop wearing makeup are wearing full faces of makeup they're doing, applying it differently. Your idea of a natural face and our idea of a natural face are two completely different things. There are local Facebook groups that girls are in, where if they match with a guy on a dating app, they will request other stories' advice on that specific guy. Ladies who know that guy or have any knowledge, good or bad, will post and share that knowledge. An element of girl code is when a woman compliments something you're wearing, you must 1. Tell her where and when you got it. 2. Mention if it was on sale, and 3. Demonstrate if it has pockets. Some of us absolutely hate wearing bras. Especially bigger boobed gals that need to wear the underwire torture contraptions. Yes, our boobs look great all pushed up and squished in, but the pain in the shoulders is sometimes horrible. If we're on our period and there is the slightest possibility that we may have bled through our pants, before standing we will do this move where we scoot to the edge of our seat and bend over as if we were picking up something off the floor just so we can take a glance at our crotch. I'm a lady, but I'm honestly here for the secrets and tips. Hair above the lip isn't just for men. Us dark-haired girls know the struggle. What are some girl secrets guys don't know about? Leave a comment and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this one.